Why should UCT divest, and why should you care? Climate change is caused by humans adding more carbon dioxide to the atmosphere than what occurs naturally. We do this by burning oil, gas, and coal, as well as deforestation. This affects the climate system, leading to sea level rise, increased natural disasters, weather variability, and ocean acidification, all of which have a cumulative impact on our ability to function as a global society. So, what can we do about it? Well, divestment is one good option. Divestment is the process of pulling current investments from fossil fuel companies and then reinvesting these funds into socially responsible, low-carbon enterprises. Did you know that fossil fuel companies are already becoming highly sensitive to divestment pressure? How has divestment been working? Well, divestment is trickling into every sector of society, from universities to pension funds, cities, faith groups, insurance companies, and even an entire country, the Republic of Ireland, has chosen to divest. Recently, about 500 UCT staff, students, and alumni have gathered together behind the fossil-free UCT campaign. We are calling on UCT as a sustainable institution to align themselves with their research on climate change and to divest their shares from fossil fuel companies, which are believed to be 10 to 15% of their endowments.
At the moment, the university is considering an ethical investment policy which would establish a committee to look at making recommendations for responsible investment, and one of those recommendations might be for the university to divest from fossil fuels.
The ethical investment policy will be a sort of roadmap on how to reinvest sustainably. It's a very important step forward. But what are the holdups? Well, UCT administration are hesitant to support the campaign because they fear that the return on investments will be reduced. Students might be concerned that their fees could increase, while staff members may worry that divesting will affect their research or pension funds. However, quite the opposite is the case. Fossil fuels are becoming more and more of a risky investment, whilst the market for renewable energy is growing steadily with every day.
Internationally, there's a lot of research showing that responsible investment policies usually offer returns that are similar to or better than returns from non-responsible investment policies.
So, there is in fact a very good chance that divestment will have a positive impact for everybody.
Students can educate themselves and each other and academic staff about the full dimensions of climate change and about the energy revolution that we're about to go through as a global society, a movement away from fossil fuels to alternative energy. A revolution which is going to happen anyway, but which we really need to happen as fast as possible if we're going to avoid critical levels of carbon emissions.
Every one of us in the university is a stakeholder in the divestment campaign, and we should educate ourselves on the ways in which we can make a difference. At the end of the day, we all live on a planet that is currently being affected by climate change.